Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. There's Andrea. I'm trying to share it. I just couldn't find it. There it is. Finally. It took it a minute to come up. All right. So let me share this out. And if you're finding it, come on in. Weather's fine. A little hot, but it's fine. Come join us this morning. So let me get it shared out. Okay, so it is Saturday, the weekend. So I'm hoping our weekend peeps can come in today, like Suzanne, who has to work during the week, and Tammy. So, how are you doing? Let's do a little check in. We're going to go into our heart, do some heart brain, and just have a beautiful time together today. So, hand on the heart. And let's slow down the breathing. Inhale love and exhale love. Inhale light coming from the great central sun where our creator is. And exhale that back out. And then hold somebody in your heart, somebody you want to be in here, somebody that you want to say good morning to. And just let that love flow from your heart to your mind to the divine. What a beautiful thought, isn't it? Because that's all it takes, just a breath to connect us with who we truly are and connect us with the divine being. All right, well, it's taking a minute, I guess, for people to get in here. So hopefully that will happen. And let me see. Message from the angels last night is about commitments. So I want to go ahead and read that this morning, and hopefully while I'm doing story time, people will find this and come in. And there's our Kathy Hand coming in here. Good morning. Oneness is the principle that underlies all things. It is the origin of the origin, the root of the root, the cause of all causes. It is that which reveals the essence of everything. That's from the Tao Te Ching. Commitment, from a spiritual perspective, is a deep, heartfelt promise to align with a purpose or cause that resonates with our soul's true calling. It's not just about sticking to a plan or fulfilling a promise. It's about dedicating ourselves fully to a vision that uplifts and enriches our lives and the lives of others. When we commit to something, whether it's a relationship, a career, a spiritual practice, or a mission or service, we are choosing to invest our energy, our time, and our love into something that holds deep meaning for us. I have committed my life to honor the Creator, who I call God. I know there are many names and ideas of the one true source, and I am perfectly comfortable with that. What I am not comfortable with is blatant disrespect, whether it is toward God, myself, my fellow humans, animals, my country, or Mother Earth. My father was a strong man, and very few stood up to him. He could go on a rampage of anger for what seemed like hours at a time. It was not pleasant to endure, and even today, when I hear someone using the same disrespectful language aimed at another, I cringe. When I have come to terms with the fact that he was on his journey and his actions have nothing to do with me or any of my siblings, they did affect us. When I think of my own commitment to be the best I can be and shine my light, I see it as a sacred pact with my higher self, an agreement to walk a path with purpose, no matter the obstacles encountered. Dear angels, commitment is a reflection of our connection to the divine. When we commit to something with sincerity and intention, we are in essence aligning our will with the will of the universe, trusting that our efforts will bear fruit in their own time. It is a partnership with the divine, where we do our part and the universe supports us in unseen ways. How can we remain committed to our purpose in the face of the many challenges and struggles we encounter in life, our fires that we walk through? Dear ones, commitment is a sacred act of love. Love for yourself, for others, and for the divine plan that unfolds through you. It is a testament to your faith in the journey and in the higher purpose that guides you. When you stay committed, you honor the divine spark within you and allow your light to shine even brighter in the world. Embrace your commitments with an open heart and determined spirit. Know that you are not alone on this path. The universe walks beside you, offering support and encouragement every step of the way. Let your commitment be a beacon of your dedication to living a life of purpose, meaning, and spiritual fulfillment. Those fires of life will only make you stronger. In those moments when doubt comes seeping in and it seems the sky is falling down, remember the words of the psalmist who said, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depth of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before even one of them came to be. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Dear angels, thank you. Today I promise to stay strong in my commitment to the divine and know that the universe truly does have my back. It was a deep conversation with the angels last night. I was thinking about commitment and how when we give our word to somebody, what does that mean anymore? It seems like it's changed, hasn't it? I feel that there has been a breakdown in that lack of sticking to something, staying with it through whatever that fire is, whatever that challenge is. And I know in my own life, I wavered a lot. I would make a commitment and then somehow ended up not following through with it. The one commitment that I have made that I am following through with in this lifetime is my commitment to God and my commitment to myself to stay strong and to keep on keeping on. And that's, as I said in that message, that's my purpose for being here. And I want to keep that first and foremost in my life and maintain my commitment to it. Am I perfect in that? No, I'm not. But I do strive every day to be in the light and to honor God with all of my actions, all of my words, everything that I do. I try to think first, what would God have me do? And I ask that question in the mornings when I wake up. What would you have me do today, God? What would you have me understand more fully today? How would you have me show up in the world such that I'm honoring my commitment to you? So I think we all can, to some extent, question what is my purpose? What am I doing? And am I doing it consistently? Am I walking my talk? Or am I just talking and blowing air into the wind? So it was a very deep conversation, and I just wanted to share that message with you that came through from the angels last night about just staying true to ourselves. Many times we don't do that. We lie to ourselves and we tell ourselves it's okay. It's okay if I'm trying to walk a path, if I'm trying to be committed to a diet or committed to exercising or whatever we've chosen that we said we're going to do. It's okay if I don't do it right now, but be sure that you are honoring your own self when you make those decisions. At the first of each year, many people take time to make resolutions and make commitments of what's going to happen through the year. And usually around day 4 or 5, it's out the window already. It's like we just have amnesia and we forgot that we made those commitments, and we do the same old that we did the year before and the year before that and the year before that. So I just encourage all of us to look at our lives. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I certainly have a lot I can look at and see where I can change, but I do commit to at least striving to be the best I can be every day and be here with you and for you and enjoy this thing called life. So we have people come in while I was reading that. And let's see who we have. Suzanne, good morning. I was just saying, I hope you would be in here since it is the weekend. And Blue Jean and Dave and the Doggaroos and probably some kitty cats. Good morning, good morning. And Hope Wellington Marshall. A bunch of roaring lions in the house, spreading beautiful, healing, loving, high vibrations. Oh, we certainly are. Thank you, Hope, for being here. And Julie Kiss, hello. Erica Hoppy, good morning. Another one of our people who work during the week and can't make it except on the weekends. Charlie Coons, good morning. Linda Lemieux, I'm so glad you're here this morning. Deirdre, hi there. Thank you for being here. Auntie Jean, hello. And Kathleen Caputo, oh, my sweet friend, how I love you. And Blue says, I do not give my word easily. It's a covenant, a lifelong deed. Yeah, and what I have come to, I guess, develop in my own life, because in my early years, I certainly didn't even know what commitment meant, but I have come to the point of, if I give my word to something, you better believe I'm going to do my best to stick to that word. And if it changes, then I make it known. Okay, I'm making this change or that change so that you know that I'm not just flopping around like a fish out of water. Suzanne says, you are perfect the way you are, Teri. Thank you for all you do and for who you are. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. It's like I just strive to do the best I can. That's it. And Blue says, by the way, Noel sends his best. He is okay and hopes he is headed out through the veil soon. Oh, sweet friend. Giving my love right back to Noel. All right. So Kuan Yin says about all of this, love makes all things possible. My cards are falling apart. Love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. You guys, you can't make these things up. You can't make up this card that just came out of the deck after I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and says exactly what the message is all about today and what we're talking about. take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. Don't just say, oh, it's not working. I committed 5 minutes ago and I don't see any results, so must not be for me, right? Give it a chance. Give the angels time. Give the divine time to bring your plan into being, into fruition, and manifest. You know, next month, Michelle Anderson and I are going to talk about manifesting. We're going to talk about Think and Grow Rich. And if you go to this address, angelspeakers.com, you will find a page called Classes, and you can sign up there for that wonderful class we're going to offer next month. Oh my gosh, it's already the 10th of this month. So yeah, it's it's only a few weeks away. So if you're going to do it, do it. It's a BOGO. You sign up and you can bring a friend for free. Whether you split that cost or one person pays and treats the other one, however you want to do that. It's a 2-for-1. So sign up. Why not? Sign somebody else up with you that you think would benefit from talking about manifesting and talk about abundance. All right. So let's do a couple of messages and then we'll do our prayer time and get on with this most amazing, beautiful day that we have ahead of us. Love is all there is. You're absolutely right, Erica Hoppy. All that other stuff, the anger, the regrets, the shame, blame, guilt, it's all human emotions. And when we look at those emotions and we look at our actions, our concepts, our beliefs are what bring us to having those emotions and doing the things we do. Annie 7, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I get to see Annie in just a few hours. She is going to come up to New Orleans and we're going to get in trouble. I'm just putting it out there. We are going to do our best to get in trouble today. They do a fundraiser here every year in New Orleans. It's called the Red Dress fundraiser, I think. And I don't want to speak wrong, but I think it's a fundraiser for cancer, for breast cancer. So it's just amazing to watch the way people show up to support. And 2 years ago, Auntie Jean and I went down to Bourbon Street and tried to get in trouble and almost did, but we didn't. We were good. We didn't get in trouble. But Annie and I are going to try real hard tonight to get in trouble and to spend some time together. And she has agreed to be on Afternoon Cuppa with me tomorrow afternoon. So if you want to come and experience Annie 7 and I together, giving you messages and hope and inspiration, that's tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It is going to be fun as everyone dresses up. So Annie is right now getting dressed and loading the car, and she will be here where I can give her a hug in person. Oh, and Suzanne, I'm so glad you're going to be in that class, you and Kathy. Yeah, that's beautiful. And Eric is going to be there. Andrea Gregg is hosting her to come in. It is going to be fun to see how everybody dresses up. It was amazing the night that Auntie Jean and I walked down Bourbon Street and just listened to jazz music and saw all the camaraderie and what everybody was doing. It was beautiful. Doppel, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. And Hope is asking for page number 9 to be read. Oh, very dairy mama. I love that. Yes, Pachetta would be proud of you, Miss Hope. She certainly would. All right, so page 9. Dear ones, finding balance is essential for your spiritual growth and well-being. By nurturing your physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions, you can harmonize your inner worlds and radiate that balance into your relationship and communities. Remember, balance is not a destination to reach, but an ongoing journey of self-discovery and alignment. Mm, love that message. And I know we sometimes when we hear words like balance and trust, even commitment, we're like, no, not that again. So balance, when we think about it, if we're walking and we don't have that inner balance to guide us, we're going to tip over. We're going to go one direction or the other. Or if there's something physical going on, like, for myself, I have sometimes pain in my knee, and it's a little weak. One's a little weaker than the other. So I might go, in that direction to the weaker part. So take that inventory, see where you're out of balance in your own life. It may not be physical, it may be emotional, and our emotions can throw us off balance if we don't get them in check, if we don't bring our own empowered self to the table, but we allow our emotions to guide us. It could bring us, in circles sometimes, right? You feel like you're just going round and round and not getting anywhere. So that brings me to another class that's taking place, and that is in November. It's called Emotional Empowerment, and we're doing a deeper dive into emotional empowerment. And we're getting quite a good group of people that are signing up for that. We did it at the beginning of this year with a wonderful class. And this is going to be a little deeper dive into those emotions and how to live your life in emotional balance by being empowered. So if you want to sign up for that class, that's also under classes. No, I'm sorry, that's not under classes, is it? Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I'm like all over the place this morning. But yeah, so those are 2 classes you can sign up for. Michelle Landers and I in September, and me in November. And then we have the retreat in October in Pennsylvania. So you can find all of that on angelspeakers.com. And I encourage you to go and participate and be with the P's. Let's just have a wonderful time of spiritual growth these last few months of the year. That's what I want. I want to see us all go into the end of this year more empowered, more full of love and light in our lives, and closer to each other. And Suzanne, you are 3 for 3. You signed up for all of them. I love that. And I know, Blue, that word balance, we don't like hearing it. Just like we don't like hearing trust. But trust has been a journey for so many of us in this lifetime. And it's something to look at. And at the retreat, we're going to look at trust. We're going to look at how do we help each other to grow that sense of trust in our lives. Oh, thank you, Doppel. Wishing good health, happiness, and abundance to all. Thank you for that. So it is time for our prayer requests. I put that up there. And Deirdre has given us our daily prayer. Annie says, yes, going to do Mama P's nails. And in September, I will be in the class with Linda. Yes, she told me that you're going to be her guest. So thank you, Annie. I'm so glad you're going to be there. Auntie Jean says, woo, Annie, have a wonderful time. The men wear red dresses too. Yep, they do. And red high heels. So yeah, it should be a fun time. And Suzanne says, would you all please send travel prayers and high vibrations to the Browns? They are driving as we speak. Absolutely. And travel prayers for our Annie as she drives to come be with me today in New Orleans. Yeah, she's here in Louisiana, but just a different city. She's on the bayou, and I love where she's at. I love the energy there. It's a fun energy, but y'all know I just absolutely adore New Orleans. I love this place so much, and we've had really good weather to get out and about and to see the sights and do the things that we want to do here. So, Annie, maybe we can even get to go see that tree, that the big tree that's in the park. I would love to experience that with you and do a live from there. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Thank you for that daily prayer. Kathy, prayers for your traveling daughter and grandchildren. And that was going out to Suzanne as her family travels to be with her. Anybody else? And Blue says, nope, no classes for me until Dolly is home. Have a great time. So happy for everyone. Oh, I wish you could be there, Blue. And these classes, the one in September is in the evening, just so you know. So you can be there. Auntie Jean says it's going to be a rich and beautiful autumn. I'm good for all three too. Yay. And Blue says alligators. Annie Banani has to fight them and take care of Chewy. Yep. You got to let that little Chewy know that everything's okay, right? And he's got protection from the angels and from his sweet mama. Hope, pray for the lost souls that get sucked into the propaganda that is trying to take over. Send them love and light, and they may only let light into their hearts. That's what I do, Hope, and I encourage all of us to do that. When there is unrest, when there's conflict, when there's hatred being shown and division, which we have so much of right now, we're living in a world and just watching it get split down the middle, and people taking sides, and there's no compromise. There's no saying, okay, I can potentially look at your side, and more than that, I can let you have your opinion. I can let you have your say so without attacking you verbally or physically or emotionally. So yes, I am right there with you, Hope. I send love into that energy when I see this happening, when I see discord happening. And was chatting with Marbeth, we are going to do the daily peace meditation on September 1st. We'll do it through the International Day of Peace, which is the 21st. So we will begin that again on the 1st of September to lead each other to sending love to our world leaders and asking for the angels to be there with them to make the very best decision they can make for the people that they are influencing and making decisions for. Kathy, need prayers of protection from illness for Bob especially. Our neighbor that passed away, his wife Carol is sick with COVID, and Bob was around her in close contact this past week. Just put that shield over Bob, and we will lift him up, and you as well, Kathy. And just set your intention every day. I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. And keep that thought running foremost in your mind, and let your body know, I am healthy. And do that, and take all of course, the precautions that you can take. Rev up on your vitamins and your nutrients. And Hope says, we need spread the word that we are all one. So we are fighting ourselves. Exactly. That turmoil that we see on the outside, it's coming from in here. So let's come to a good place of peace inside of ourselves. All right. So, any other prayer requests you have, if there's something that's with you, if you have a prayer request of your own, whether it's spiritual, mental, emotional, or physical, just type in how we can lift you today. How can we be of service to you on this day? And let us know so we know how to pray for you. And let's go into our hearts. We go in with the connection of the breath, just as we did with the heart-brain coherence. Just breathe in fully and deeply into your heart and exhale, letting out anything that's unlike love. And let's breathe in again. With this breath, see your energy flowing downward. Let it go down from the heart to your solar plexus, to your sacral chakra, to your root chakra, all the way down and out the bottom of your feet. And let's connect in with that very core of Mama Gaia. It's a crystalline center, and it's beautiful and powerful and healing to go into that center. Just envision you standing there at the very center of Gaia, surrounded by every crystal possible. Feel the energy. See if there's one that just wants to connect. Which one are you connecting to? You can let us know. You can type it in once you find your crystal. Just touch it and hold that energy in your heart. Hold on to the love that's flowing to you, the healing that's flowing to you. Because Kuan Yin says, love is the energy that heals. So give that crystal a hug and pull that energy with you as you breathe it back up, up, up through the root, through the sacral, through the solar plexus, and anchor it into your heart center. I'm feeling so much love right now. I'm feeling the really beautiful crystal energy that's coming up to our hearts as we are all connected together. And then let's breathe into that center again. Breathing in, and this time letting the breath rise up to the throat chakra, going up to the third eye, up to the crown, and then to the back of your head, where the zeal point chakra is, at the base of the skull. And see it going from there. See a channel of light of your breath going to the divine, to that great central sun, to our Creator, who I choose to call God. Call it whatever you want, or just envision that energy that's so powerful that it created this world that we're in. It created us. And let's bring with us all the prayer requests, lifting them up to be seen and acknowledged, and answered to the best and highest good of all. And let's ask the Creator to look on our planet, to touch every individual, to touch everything that has energy, and may peace flow through our hearts and out into our world, blessing our Mama Gaia, refreshing and rejuvenating that energy. And now let's breathe that energy of the Creator back down into our physical bodies, going down that channel of light, back through the zeal point, through the crown, through the throat and the third eye, and back into the heart, and anchor it there, along with that earth energy. And now take a moment. You've got a crystal with you that you brought up from earth. You've got this beautiful flowing energy from our Creator that's all love. Where do you need to place that in your body? Where does it need to soothe, to heal, to touch? Maybe it's an emotional pain, and you need to just hold on to that promise that everything is working perfectly. All is in divine order. All is in the divine plan. Hold on to that hope, that inspiration. And perhaps you have a physical issue in your body. Flow that energy right to that very place where you're hurting. That pain that's taking place that is speaking to you and saying, look at me, I need attention. I feel someone with, it feels like a foot pain, a foot issue going on. And maybe it's just the weakness of the extremity, as there's not enough blood flow, and it just feels really hard to move forward. That's the energy I'm getting, of being stuck and not being able to be strong as you move in your body. There's someone with shoulder issues, and I lift those up. There's a lot of emotional pain today, a lot. I can feel that heaviness. Let's try to release some of that heaviness. If it's you that's hurting, for whatever reason, just breathe into that heart center. Make a commitment to let go. Let go of grudges. Let go of fear. Let go of anger. Let go of anything from your past that's triggering you, that brings you to that place, right back to where you had the experience. Let's do some Ho'oponopono today, releasing the energy of anything unlike love. There's 4 phrases that are the best translation we can get of the Ho'oponopono. And that is, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let's do it again. Do it with me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Hold that love in your heart. See if it starts to release, if doors start to open, if you're feeling lighter. You may have emotions flowing from you. You may need to clear your throat or cry. Do whatever it takes to release that energy. Let's do it a couple more times. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Breathe in and release. Breathe in love and breathe out love. And give yourself a hug. Give yourself what you want to receive. That love, that hug, that encouragement, that inspiration. Just love on you for a minute. And then we're going to love on each other. We're going to say what we say every day to each other. But first, I want to see if there was anything that we need to be aware of. If you felt that, let us know. If you were able to let go, let us know. We celebrate wins here. One person wins, we all win. Suzanne, we lift you up for physical healing. Absolutely. And yes, that tiredness, it's a real thing. Take care of yourself. Give yourself a moment to rest. Sometimes we just have to go lay down. I do that. There's some moments when I'm like, I'm just going to honor my body right now. I'm going to go lay down and let myself rest. Kathy's emotionally feeling down, just not in a good place mentally and upset with yourself. All right, so there you go. That guilt, shame, blame, right? Let it go. Release it. Release it through a sigh, through tears, through whatever. Sometimes we just have to yell out and scream into a pillow or something to release that energy. And prayers for our Dolly, who's still lame. Oh, poor sweet Dolly, we lift you up. Auntie Jean says, Mother Teresa said, the fruit of love is service, and the fruit of service is peace. It all starts in the heart. It most certainly does. And yes, just be you, Kathy. That's from our Suzanne. You are perfect and love you. And Kathy says, with all the changes at work, I just feel like it's too much, and I don't know how we'll keep working in that type of environment for 2 more years. So 1 minute at a time, that's that saying. How do you eat an elephant when it looks like it's an overwhelming thing that we can't make it through? 1 bite at a time. So 1 step at a time, 1 day at a time. Don't focus on the 2 years. Focus on each day and making it through 1 day at a time. And you'll see those 2 years fly by. And oh, you're so welcome, Kathy Hand. I think we all needed that. I think that's why the angels guided us into such a deep prayer time and meditation time together. They're getting deeper and deeper, and that deeper dive into emotional empowerment that's going to happen in October. Wow, you guys, it's going to be deep. Every time we get together, it's going to be release and more release, and honoring ourselves and the emotions that we feel. All right, so let me see if I can get Leo here to cooperate and sing to us, and we can get on with our day, and I can prepare for Miss Annie Banani coming to the house and the fun that we're going to have together. So here we go with our Leo.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Here we go. Come on. Sing, dance, move your body. Thank you, Julie Kiss. I certainly will. Thank you, Deirdre. Oh, Brandy, thank you for being here. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the ball. Thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you, I love you, namaste.
And Andrea.
Just start the day on a high vibe.
My sweet Annie, I'm getting excited.
With all the peace and the ball, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Cup full of joy. Cheers.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, pulling up from the top.
Thank you, Kylie.
The truth is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on the shoes. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's make it win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, every songs, no space in the pot. Full of love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy of every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the
thank you for that, Brandy. How sweet. And we lift you up every day. Peace in the pod. Cuppa full of joy. Hi, Colin. Thanks for being with us today. Take your mom for a spin around the dance floor. We're dancing to Leo today. Thank you, Auntie Jean. Whoops. Hello, Leo. Don't fuck now. What? Accept, align, allow. Triple A, y'all. And thank you, Marietta, for that triple A. Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Maybe we can get Annie to dance since she's here tomorrow. Oh, he's a hungry guy. All right, then. All right, let's sing with Leo. Where are my woos? There we go. Auntie Jean knows what to do. Woo! Thank you for that, Leo. Thank you for our amazing Morning Cuppa song. Thank you to everybody who came in today. And you still may be processing the healing that we did during the prayer time. Let it flow through your body and out into the world. That beautiful love energy. I love you so very much. Please come join us tomorrow at 2 o'clock as Annie Benani and I sit together and just share with you all from our hearts and share messages of love and light and inspiration. Pray for us that we can stay out of trouble tonight as much as possible. Don't know how possible it's going to be, but we'll see what happens. And we're just going to be spontaneous and see where we're guided to be. And I think it's going to be right down there where all the action is. So pray for our safety and just love on each other. Have a beautiful, marvelous, fantastic day. I love you. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I'll see you tomorrow on Cuppa. Bye, everyone.